Let's start.
Page 98. Read. Stone soup.
Hans and his wife Anne and their daughter Olga walk to a town. They see a woman. "We're very hungry," says Hans. "Do you have any food?" "No," says the woman. "I'm hungry too."
Okay, we're gonna stop here. Here, the first part, we have Hans and his wife. There was a man and a woman and a little girl. Daughter, it means a baby girl or a small girl. Her name was Olga. They were walking in the town. Town, it means a small place, like smaller than a city. Okay. They see a woman. They saw another woman again. We don't know her name. They told her, "We are hungry," says Hans. "Do you have any food?" And the woman said, "No, I don't have any food. I am hungry too. I want to eat. I have nothing to eat too." So I guess if we looked at this picture, we will start understanding. This gonna be this man is Hans and his wife Anne, and this is the small girl Olga. Okay, so they met this woman and they asked her for some food. She said, "No, I don't have food too." So they started to go all together, the woman and the three people, the family, man, father and mother, and their daughter. They took the woman with them and they all four go to look for some food. They don't have food. Okay, let's see the other part. I can just stop here for a second. I stop now. You can go up and read this part again with help of anyone if you have. Stop the video and come back to me. Okay, now after you read this part, let's go to the second part here.
They see a man. Olga says, "We're hungry. Do you have any food?" "No," says the man. "I'm hungry too." The family has a big pot. Hans puts water in it. Anne and Olga look for stones. They each find 4 stones and put them into the pot.
Okay, now before we complete this, I want us a little paper and a pen with you or a pencil just to write down the numbers that we are going to see. We are going to see how many stones and how many other things we will find together. So it's better to have a small paper with you. Okay, let's see. They see a man. Olga says, "We are hungry. Do you have any food?" The man says, "No, I'm hungry too." I believe this is the girl, Olga, the little girl you remember, and this is another man. She asked him for food, and he said, look at his face, he's sad. "No, I don't have food too." So the family got a big pot. Well, Hans put water, Hans the father, you remember, puts water in it. Anna and Olga, the mother, and her daughter look for stones. They don't have anything to eat, so they start thinking about, okay, why don't we have some just stones from the street and we start eating them? When the people are very hungry, they just can think of anything to eat. It shouldn't be something you can eat, but that was weird actually for us. But they did this anyway. They each find 4 stones and put them into the pot. So the first number you're going to write now, 4, and you write stones. Okay, don't forget the S because we have 4 things, so they are many, so we put S to the noun. Yes, don't forget this. Okay, so they had this pot. You seen anything in there? It's just water and of course the stones. went down in the end of the pot. When you put some rocks or stones in the water, they go down. So now the pot looks like empty pot. It's nothing there. Okay, so this was the last part. Now take a short break again from the video. Go and start reading the comprehension and then come back to me. Okay, waiting. Okay, I believe now you started to come back again. Let's start the next part.
What's that? Asked the woman and her friend. It's stone soup, says Hans. It's tasty. You can try some, but we don't have any potatoes. It's good with potatoes.
Okay, so now there is another man, a new man. Sorry. There is a new man now with us. He went and looked at the pot like this. Oh, what is this? Hans said, the father said, it's stone soup. It's delicious. It's tasty. Come and taste it. Now Hans is a good man, actually. He has nothing to eat with his family, but he said, it's okay, fine, just come with us. That's very kind of him, I see. Okay, so he said, but we don't have any potatoes. It's good with potatoes. This is what Hans said. Let's go up and see what will happen. Something's going to happen now, and something nice, actually. Let's see.
I have 5, says the woman. I have 7, says her friend. They put the potatoes into the pot.
Wow, now we have potatoes. The woman said, I have 5. They went by the woman that was looking at the pot and she said, what is this? After Hans said, okay, come, but we don't have potatoes. The woman said, yes, I have 5 potatoes. And her friend said, yes, I have 7. So let's count together. 5 plus 7 equals, yes, 12. So you're going to write 12 potatoes in your paper there. Okay, please. Thank you. So the woman and her friend, they put the potatoes together inside the pot, and now it started to be a real soup, I guess. There is something to eat inside. And let's see what will happen again. We are going to be more happier and happier at the end of the story. Let's complete this, but before I start again, you read only these 3 lines. Yes, you stop now and you come back to me. Okay. Hello again. Let's see the rest of the comprehension. We are starting here.
What's that? Asked the man and his son. It's stone soup, says Olga. It's tasty. You can try some, but we don't have any sausages. It's good with sausages. I have 2, says the man. I have 3, says his son. They put the sausages into the pot.
Oh, yes, as I told you, things are going to be better and better. Here they found another 2 people, a man and his son. If you can remember here the picture, a man and his baby boy, the little boy, he's not a baby actually, he's a little boy, his son. They went by the Hans family and they looked at the pot. Oh, what do you have here? And Olga says, Olga, the little daughter, she said, it's tasty, come and eat with us, but we don't have any sausages. It's good with sausages. And luckily, the man and his son, these 2, they had some sausages. Perfect. How many sausages did they have? I have 2, said the man. I have 3, said the son. So they put 2 and 3. So 3 and 2 equals 5. So how many sausages did they have? Yes, 5 sausages. Write this down in your paper. We are going to need this soon. Okay. So they put the sausages into the pot. Now, what do we have inside the pot, if you can remember? The very first thing? Yes, stones and water, and then 12 potatoes, and then 5 sausages. Yes, good. Okay, let's see what will happen next. But I want you to read all of this part. How many lines? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 lines this time. All of them are easy. Just start reading them with someone to help you. Yeah, and come back to me. Okay, now let's complete our video or our comprehension. Let's start.
Later, the people from the town smell the soup and come out to look. We have onions. We have carrots, they say, and put them into the pot.
Wow, now we have a lot of things. We have a lot of ingredients. He said later, after that, the people from all the town, from all the place around, they smell, oh yeah, the tasty soup. And they came with other things to put inside the pot, like onions, he said, and carrots. So they put everything all together. They helped each other. They started to cooperate. Yes, cooperate it means to go and help someone, another one come and help the same too. So all of us work on one thing that would be really nice, and it will give us something more better than only stone soup. If Hans and his family stayed home and no one comes to them, they will only have stone soup. That's it. But when the people come and see, oh, what is this? I can put this for you. Another 2 people, I can put this for you. And the whole town comes. I will put things, I'll put things. So at the end, you will find something delicious, something very good. So that's what happens actually to Hans and his family. They are lucky to have such people actually in their town. So take just 2 minutes or 1 minute to read this part and come back again. Okay. Okay, I'm back again. So let's start reading the last part, the end of the story. Let's see this.
Everyone eats some soup. We didn't have enough food, say the people. But we added our food together, and now we all have tasty soup.
Oh, yes. This is the end of the story. Everyone, all of the people, they took some soup to eat, and they said, all of us, we didn't have enough food. The people who has only sausages and only onions and only carrots, if they made carrot soup only or sausage soup only or onion soup only, it will be that delicious. It will not be that tasty. But if we put everything together, we will have at the end a super duper soup.